Talking about players who are no longer available. Former New Orleans Pelican himself, JJ Redick, announced his retirement the other day. And 15-year career, was a really exciting player to watch. Obviously, a great shooter, great teammate, really entertaining guy, has a fun podcast. Um, did he ever win a championship?
No, went to the finals, 2009. Yeah,
Fair
I mean,
enough.
he retired number 4, jersey by Duke, 2 ACC championships, drafted 11th overall by the Magic, played there for 7.5 years, played for the Bucks half a year, 4 years in Lob City. That was probably what I actually remember him most. I didn't watch the
That's
basketball
right.
as much back in the Dwight Howard era. 2 years in Philly. That was, I think, was peak most exciting. He had a bigger role. He was just the catch and shoot guy. There were all these flare screens. He was running around constantly, very Steph Curry esque. Played a year and a half with the Pels, finished his career with the Mavs. Made the finals 2009 with Dwight. Some good playoffs runs with the Clips and 76ers. I think, and retired at 37 years old. Yeah, I think he's had a really nice career. He's been a larger role player as it goes. I think he's had a great career. I look back at it and I hope he's proud of it. I know he is actually. I watched his podcast. Uh, he said majorly because he was injured last year and he just didn't want to come into the season and play worse. Like he thought this is a decent stepping off point. This is a good end cap. He's still injured, still has to get the surgery, and he just didn't think he would find any time at 37 years old. So missed his kids a lot. So I'm glad he's gets to go home and go on his podcast. I mean, his podcast, the main reason, one of the huge reasons that we're doing ours. Like this is why I wanted to
Yep.
do it because I watched his. So
Yeah, no,
all for the
he's
better.
yeah, he's great personality to have in NBA media. And now that he's retired and he can focus on that, I think his show's only going to get better. Um,
Yeah, 281,000 followers. It's
nice.
and it's really cool. If you just want to listen to two actual NBA players just talk, it's awesome. Yeah, like they just talk. It's very like low key, casual, and it's just super awesome perspective to listen to.
Well,
It's
who's he
just
talk with? Matt Barnes or someone
oh
else?
no, he has the all he has like KD, Drew
Oh, he's talking
Holiday.
about his guests.
Yeah, he
Okay.
is.
Yeah, because I thought he was just with one of his buddies
Oh yeah,
otherwise.
he is with one of his buddies, and
Yeah.
but just listening, like my favorite was him and Chris Paul. They just talked at basketball. Like they
Yep.
talked being in Lob City and just different plays. It was super cool just listening to
Yeah.
casual stuff.
That's the stuff I love for sure. Something new that the NFL had brought that I hope the NBA does is the Manning cast on Monday Night Football. I don't know if you've seen that at all, but Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, a couple of former quarterbacks, they bring on guests that are currently playing in the league, and then they'll talk with them during the game. And you get some really good insight that way. And so it's almost kind of like a podcast while the game's going on too. I kind of hope the NBA does something like that someday where they, maybe you've got like maybe Draymond when he retires and maybe got Draymond, JJ Redick, and they're like doing the show, whatever for
Yeah.
TNT. And then they bring on like, Anthony Edwards to do an interview during a different game. It's just, that's the best type of content. These guys are ballers. But they're people too. And it's cool hearing them when they're off the court.
No, yeah. Yeah, I agree. That would be awesome actually. Yeah, that would be I would watch that show. But
Yeah, no
JJ
doubt.
Redick retires 15. He was retired as the 15th on the 3-point made list at 1,953. So this is
That's awesome. It's
huge
all time right
accomplishment.
there. He's an all timer just with that right there.
All-time shooter. Yep.
That's cool. Well, we had a lot of fun topics today, going from the Timberwolves to the Pelicans and the Kings in between. I'm excited for this season coming up, even if things are looking a little weird right now as a Timberwolves fan. Let's just get there. When's opening night?
Yeah.
I gotta get there. Damn.
I mean, my Magic don't play till like I think they're the third game in, second or
Sure.
third game. But
Yeah.
I'll be watching the Timberwolves. I'll be watching all of them now. I got League
Yeah.
Pass. I'll be on
Oh,
it
you gotta
all.
leave. There we go. Well, you heard it here first, guys. Well, when We are back next week for Strictly Ball Business episode 15. We'll have hopefully some more news to break down, but stay tuned. So we'll be signing off here. Strictly Ball Business episode 14. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all other major podcast channel. Give us a subscribe. We're a couple of dudes from Minnesota just trying to have a good time and chat about some basketball. So we'll be signing off here and see you next time.